viewers, we start the show with updates coming in from Operation Sindhu. A special flight under Operation Sindhu brought back over 280 Indian nationals from war-hit Iran on Sunday, and more flights are likely to now take place soon. They will bring back more Indians that are stranded there. This would be largely students and some pilgrims as well. Among the passengers will be more than 200 students from the state of Jammu Kashmir, along with several pilgrims who have travelled to Iran for their pilgrimages. And there are also now evacuation plans in place for Israel as well. Those Indians who want to come back from Israel, they need to register themselves on the app, and the Indian embassy there is trying every bit that all those evacuation processes are completed in due course and as early as possible. My colleague Ankit Tyagi is joining us live from Israel, giving us all updates, all details of how things are unfolding. Talk to us, Ankit, the latest that's happening. The update that we have is that 2 more batches are likely to return via Jordan and Egypt. Fill us in, give us the details. You're standing by, it seems, at one such center.
All right, let me very quickly give you an update of what's happening at this moment in Tel Aviv, where an alert was sounded just a few moments ago for people to be prepared for possible some projectiles, in fact, being launched here. At this moment, the sirens have not gone in, and just as we speak, people are coming out of some of the shelters that they had gone into. So a lot of people had immediately rushed to the shelters. They are now coming out. So what the process is that you get a message on your phones with a beep sound which continues for a couple of minutes, and post that that's an alert for people to in fact try and head towards the nearest shelters. And after that, air raid sirens go off if there is a projectile that is or a missile or any sort of aerial projectile that is coming towards the Tel Aviv. That was sounded. This is the second time, though at this moment the sirens have not gone on. So let me very quickly just turn this around and show you. People have just started trickling out onto the streets as we speak. So in the morning at around 3 o'clock also there was a similar alert which was followed by the air raid sirens, and what we were earlier told is that one missile was in fact intercepted by the the Israeli air defenses. It did not hit anywhere on the ground, but at this moment, after the alert and when people rushing out to try and reach the nearest shelters, there are no air raid sirens. That means either before either that threat has been neutralized, or it has not been able to be in the reach the vicinity of Tel Aviv. That is why the air raid sirens have not gone out. This is the latest as far as this threat assessment is concerned. On the other hand, remember, as we showed you in the morning as well, there have been Indians who are now trying to, it's a voluntary process under Operation Sindhu, which is also taking place in Israel. And under this, about 600 Indians have been facilitated to move out of Tel Aviv. The process, in fact, is that you get in touch with the embassy, then the embassy tells you, and you have to reach the embassy at a certain given time in Tel Aviv, and from there, buses are arranged for people to be moved through true land routes. One is Jordan, Amman, and the other one is Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt. So far, there are 3 batches of Indian students and other Indian nationals, those who are here working here, caregivers, etc. All those, as I speak, I can hear some Israeli defense helicopters hovering over us, but so the 3 batches so far have gone. One went yesterday through the Amman Jordan route. They are taken by road to that, and from there, Indian government has arranged flights which can be used for people to go to New Delhi. Today, 2 batches have in fact left from Tel Aviv. One in the morning at 7:30 a.m. local time through the Jordan route, and the other one at 8:30 a.m. local time through the the Sharm el-Sheikh Egypt route. More than 600 Indians are at this moment on their way to India, and the government says that anybody who feels distressed, and since the tensions have heightened since massive barrage of missiles, 27 of them, those which came in yesterday, we are being told that all arrangements have been made to facilitate the return. As far as the Indians are concerned, I guess still at this moment here a lot of air activity, though traffic is back on the streets. Let me just show you. Traffic is back on the streets. There is the home front advisory today till 8 p.m. local time that there are not supposed to be any large gatherings, and also school, colleges, government offices, and big shopping centers. All of them are shut till 8 p.m. this evening, so that if there is any eventuality, people are not found at a gathering where large-scale destruction can take place. In fact, the advisory very, very clearly says that you will have to be near your home unless and until it's absolutely necessary, or if you're an emergency worker, do not venture out of your house. So on any normal given Monday, where I'm standing, this entire area, the port area, would be filled with cars and people, and restaurants would be buzzing already. But at this moment, it's a quiet morning after a massive barrage of missiles that came into Tel Aviv on Sunday, which in fact landed in a few places in Tel Aviv and its suburbs as well, as we reported yesterday.